and welcome back to another video. My name is Emma and this is my little cottage corner of the internet where I share some of my life experiences and adventures and studies and occasionally other random stuff, and that's kind of what this video falls into today. Figured I would sit down and share a little bit with you. I'm gonna be completely honest. This is probably gonna be a pretty chaotic video. Please don't lick the inside of my mouth. That's disgusting. This is Evie. The other dog is Harper. She might make an appearance, but she's a little more chill. Anyway, welcome to today's video. Like I said, this is kind of a more random video. I guess it's not really random. I like to talk about things that matter to me on this channel, and one of those things is sustainability and budgeting, because if you are new here, I have chronic illness and I am not currently able to work a traditional job. So I do try very much to budget and conserve money where I can without also contributing to fast fashion and consumerism, in that I don't love buying products that are only gonna last for a little while just because they're cheap. And I think that that's part of what's so hard about being a consumer in this sort of economy, I guess. So often the only thing that people can afford is cheap stuff, but oftentimes the cheap stuff isn't made nicely, and that's why I'm doing this kind of video, because you don't have to pick one or the other, and that's what I want to get into with this video. I love thrift shopping, and that's gonna be what we're talking about today. Now, today's video is mostly going to be centering on like autumn clothes that I've purchased, but I do have a few other miscellaneous things that I want to get out of the way first, just so that I don't forget to do it later. So, okay, you gotta get off. The first thing that I'm gonna show you, they're just a bunch of spoons. They were all like 59 cents. I don't know why, but we lose silverware really frequently. So instead of buying a whole new set, I have just started buying random individual pieces, and it's kind of quirky, kind of cute. I like it, though for whatever reason the spoons are the only ones that we seem to lose. So we have a bunch of different spoons and then like all the same forks and knives, but you know what, it's fine. I don't care. They're kind of cute. The next thing that I got is just some string. This was 99 cents. I do a lot of crafting. Please you don't have to lick everything. So yeah, it's just some string, very basic. It's like a khaki cream colored. I will absolutely use that. So next kind of all falls into the same category. It's storage and organization kind of stuff. I'm sure that if you've watched any of the content on my channel here, you will realize I do a lot of crafting, and that means that it can be really easy to create messes. So I'm doing my very best to start keeping everything organized and having a specific place for everything so that the clutter doesn't build up as quickly. With that being said, I've gotten a few little containers. So I got these three. They are just pretty basic. Each of these were also 99 cents. I really like these ones. These are glass. This one, I like that the top like kind of latches, so that I'll probably put something like beads in this so that it's not as easy to tip over and spill. So those are convenient. And then I got this little basket. I don't have anything specific in mind for it, but I'll probably just put it like inside of a drawer to make its own little pocket of space to put stuff in. This was also 99 cents. And then I got these two containers. Again, they have the latch. These were each $1.29. If I'm not mistaken, I'll probably put either fossils or potentially pressed plants, like pressed flowers and stuff. That's kind of what I'm thinking right now, but these are just of a convenient size. And then the last one is this acrylic box with dividers. This was $1.99. Again, beads, fossils, just small things that I use to make other things, basically. And that's it for the storage and organization kind of stuff. I forgot one more thing. I got this blanket, and it's a pretty decently sized blanket. This was $12 and it's brand new. And it's very soft and cute, and I love the texture. Anyway, that's it for random bits and bobs. Now we will get into the like apparel section of this video, which is kind of what I set out to do to begin with. Honestly, I've been wanting some clothes that I can wear and style in the fall. Worn out a lot of my clothes recently. I went online last night and looked kind of for inspiration, and I found a lot of things. Very much so, I prefer browns, beiges. That's just kind of what I'm comfortable with. Again, if you don't know, I'm autistic, so I do get sensory processing issues. I have found that even though it's a small thing, having consistency in the color scheme of my clothes and it not being bright and overwhelming does help me get through the day. With that being said, most of the pieces that I gravitate towards are browns. I do also like greens and blues. With that in mind, that's kind of what I went out looking for. I also, hence the name, it's kind of a play on words, cottage corner. Cottagecore is, the cottagecore aesthetic is my style in a lot of ways. So that's another thing that I kind of kept an eye out for, as well as like dark academia. I wanted to find pieces that, like I said, are durable and will last for a long time. Aside from the style and like aesthetic of my clothes, functionality is a big thing for me. Kind of like what I said about the colors and the sensory overload. Another thing that is really important to me is textures. Not only in the actual fabric of the clothing, but the texture of the pattern of the clothing, if that makes sense. Part of my physical health is I have really bad heat intolerance, so I get overheated very easily and that shoots my heart rate up, and so I'm trying to avoid that. So I tend to gravitate towards things that are short sleeved and then add layers. So like adding a cardigan to a sleeveless top. It tends to be my go-to. Even in the winter months when it's really cold outside, I get overheated inside very easily, and so I need to be able to take off those layers quickly so that I don't, you know, get into the 130s heart rate just standing. You gotta chill out. Are you gonna let me show them the things? Anyway, I did a lot of rambling, but I wanted to kind of give you some context for what I was keeping an eye out for. So we'll start with this belt. It's almost a knitted fabric kind of belt. It's not leather, but it is pretty durable. This was 99 cents, so I like it. I wanted one that was not gold because I do prefer silver. That's what that looks like. This is also a belt. It's very boho. I like boho, but I think I might use this as decor and not as a belt. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. I guess I could do either or both, but this was $1.99. All right, so next we'll do like socks, undergarments, that kind of thing. I got 2 bras because you can always use more bras that are comfortable, because somehow they go missing or the dog eats them. She hasn't actually eaten, well, has she? She's eaten a lot of things. I can't remember if bras are one of them. Anyway, socks. I got a few pairs of socks. Again, pretty basic. They're brown, they're soft. I like that these ones were a bit taller. Those will be nice for boots. So these ones were 99 cents, and then both of these pairs were 79 cents each. Well, stop it! The guinea pigs are saying hi. I'll get you some cucumbers in a minute. We'll just go ahead and do pants first because that's quicker. I got 2 pairs of pants. First are these ones. Very comfy. They're elastic waisted and they're kind of like a faux suede ribbed pattern. Hopefully going to be very comfortable. I can style these in like a million different ways. So anyway, these were $2.99. These were just another pair. These ones are a little bit more businessy, but again, super comfy. These ones fasten with a belt, or not a belt, with clasps and a button, which I do like. They're just basic brown pants, which again, I like. Oh, I also have this pair of socks that are 79 cents as well. Like I said, I tend to prefer sleeveless or short sleeve tops. However, I will make an exception when the material is very light and breathable. So I will go over the long sleeve tops that I got first. Isn't that cute? Oh, wait, the bow came out. I have to give you the full picture here. That bow is horrible, but you get the idea, okay? How cute is that? Very, very light. What I would probably do with this is put a vest over top of it because it is pretty sheer. But isn't that cute? I love that. This one was $2.99. This one is a little bit heavier fabric, but I love that cinching. That's so cute to me. This is one of those things that you don't really even need to put anything over top of it, but if you wanted to, you could. Again, very convenient. This one was $3.99. This is the only short sleeved. The rest of these ones that I'm going to show you are all sleeveless, but I really liked the pattern on this. This fabric is very soft and silky, very comfortable. I have 4 more to show you, and they are all sleeveless, but this is the most patterned one that I got today, and I just thought it was so cute. I loved the ruffle at the top and the tie in the front. It feels very springy, but I feel like if I pair it with some darker browns and maybe like maroon accents, that it could be a fall type top. Hopefully I can wear whatever I want. But anyway, so this was $5.99. I think this was the most expensive. So these are basically the exact same thing, just in different colors. This one is navy blue, and then this one is like a sage green. I love them. They're beautiful. This is another one that I would layer over top of something probably. I'd probably put this over top of a white long sleeve top. I really like this. I love the texture on it. Show you. I love that. All right, so each of these cost $4.99. Again, not bad. Last one. Just this basic sleeveless blue flowy top. Again, very comfy, very soft. It was $3.99. Yes, I know you hear the crinkling and think it's vegetable. So this came to $101.37. So I think that that is a win. Anyway, that is all that I have for today's video. I would love to hear what you think, and I would love to know where you guys like to shop. Do you like thrift shopping? Do you not like thrift shopping? If you don't like thrift shopping, where do you shop? Because I don't know how people afford it. Anyway, that's just me. Thank you so much for tuning into today's video, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye guys!